Mr. Lee.
Sure. On South Sudan and Sudan, you read out this, obviously praise at Riek Machar being named first vice president again, but he's since said that he will actually only return if he says the agreement is complied with and the government demilitarizes Juba and moves its soldiers out. Given the UN's involvement in this whole process of trying to get things back together, what is the UN's position on the demilitarization of Juba by the government?
Obviously, we very much hope that both sides will come to an agreement and to ensure that there is security for Mr. Machar to go back to Juba.
And on Mundri and Maridi, I've asked you about this fighting that was still taking place there, and you'd said look at the Joint Mechanism website. So I did. Between a praise of this recent Riek Machar announcement on the 12th and February 2nd, there's nothing there. So I'm returning to you. I guess I'm wondering, what is UNMISS's role in just as a protection of civilians?
Obviously, I think as we've said, they try to, obviously, the protection of civilians is a huge focus of their work. So we're housing almost 200,000 people in the camps. They too try to do patrols, but as I said here, access and freedom of movement issues have arisen. As soon as they have something to report, they will.
And so do you have anything on the strike? I'm sorry.
No,
I asked because on the 14th, there's the threat that 7,000
right.
workers
My
in Sudan
understanding
will
is that
strike.
discussions are being had. Obviously, this also involves, from what I understand, a review of the banking system in Sudan, and we do hope that the issue gets resolved. Okay, now Matthew.
I just wanted to note something down. I'd asked you about the Yemen envoy, Ismail Old Sheikh Ahmed, and his reported, because I heard, trip to not only South Korea but also to Japan. You'd said he was at some conference. Do you have any info on that? But also, did he go to Japan? And if so, what was that
Yes,
for?
no, I said he was. I think from last time you asked the question, I did confirm that he was in South Korea and Japan. That's what I remember saying. As far as what the conferences are, I think I have the information. If I don't have it with me, I'll share it with you.
Okay, please.